versus the all-electric Stark Varg. 3, 2, 1, go! Electric wins again.
You saw the title and thumbnail. We're gonna be taking the motor out of the Stark or battery or whatever you want to call it and putting it into this Yamaha YFC four-wheeler. I don't think anything like this has been done before, and I'm really excited to see how this four-wheeler does with an electric motor that you don't have to shift and should be theoretically like almost twice as fast.
Prediction? It's gonna rip.
So we're gonna be taking all the brains and the motor and everything that makes this Stark what it is and putting it into this Yamaha four-wheeler.
Every single wire in this thing.
Yeah, this thing has 80 horsepower and this has got like 50. So it should be a substantial gain. So we've had these Starks for about 3 weeks now. We've got the original one right here, and then obviously we've got Evan's Cheeto sponsored Stark over there. But somehow this Stark just kind of got nominated to be like the homie bike. So we've had a couple friends come over, hop on it and pile it up. So after like 2 weeks of ownership, the seat's broken, the plastics are falling apart, the front tire was popped,
subframe's bent.
Subframe's bent. Our boy Cody's collarbone is broken. This thing has had a pretty rough couple weeks, so we figured that this would be the perfect bike to be a donor. Instead of putting it back together, which probably wouldn't be too much work, we might as well just make a lot more work for ourselves and just pull the entire thing apart. All right, no more gas. That's crazy. This is all just one piece. Okay, if our math is correct, the frame should just separate from the battery now. Oh, just like that, okay. Damn, now the brains of the dirt bike are removed and ready to go into the four-wheeler. It is actually insane how easy it was to remove this battery, but I think this battery is like 80% of the cost of the entire bike. I believe this costs like $10,000 to replace, and the bike costs $14,000. So a lot of bread just tied up into this battery. Oh yeah, most of the weight too.
Well, I guess there's no going back now.
I guess not. Alrighty, we made the transmission slash motor slash brains of it a little bit lighter by chopping this chunk off. And now this will go in right here, obviously, and then the battery on the front part of it.
Hope that wasn't structural.
It's hard to say what's structural and what's not these days.
All right, so Big Wrench is built basically a bunch of just one-off custom brackets to hold the electronic motor and then the gearbox.
All right, the transmission and the electric motor are in. Now it's time for the battery. So, it goes in just like that. I was talking to Big Wrench about this build earlier, and he was like, man, we gotta Stark swap everything, because this is like so much easier than putting a motor in something, because you don't have to deal with the wiring harness, the airbox, everything that makes a motor swap difficult. You pretty much just eliminate and just have to make sure that there's enough room for this big battery. And you go like this. It fits in there really, really good.
Only thing left is just a couple motor mounts and throw the quad back together.
Should be done by the end of the day.
That is insane.
Kind of bad news. Good news is we got the battery, we got the motor, everything's mounted up. Bad news is it won't start now. So we've been sitting here for about the last 2 days trying to diagnose the problems. Been on the phone with Stark, and basically what we concluded was that it was an easy mistake to do, but we hooked up the wrong cords to the wrong spots, and it basically fried the battery.
Shorted it. Very, very bad.
Not ideal, because I mean the battery is the most expensive thing of these bikes. So to get a new battery, it's about $10,500.
I think this is why they recommend you not taking the batteries
Yeah,
out.
I mean, you're not supposed to do this. Like, no one else should really be taking their Stark apart, but We just have to mess with everything. So our plan now is we're gonna take apart Evan's Cheeto bike and use his battery as the donor and cross our fingers that it will work. The only thing that we're worried about is if it's hooked up wrong again, we will also fry another battery.
Very, very expensive mistake. Could be twice as expensive. Ev isn't here right now, and we were just texting about it in our builds group chat, and he was like, whoa, 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 what do you mean my Cheeto bike has to get pulled apart? It's in.
Oh my gosh. So if we press this button, it might cost us another $10,500. Should we do it or what? I mean, it's like freaking gambling.
I don't know if I want. You got it.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Ken, can you do it? Then we can take it out of your paycheck if it breaks. I'll let you do it. Let's go, baby. It's doing something.
Green means good.
Oh, look, it's moving. It's moving. We're good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, creaking all
That could have sucked really,
Hey, look
really
at
bad.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Dude, that's awesome.
That could have cost us a lot of money.
Freaking talking about, boys.
Man, we take a lot of unnecessary risk around here. That one, really happy it went our way.
We could have just gone to Vegas and thrown that on red.
It's kind of the same. All right, the final touch, and then she's ready to go. So the classic super clean Varg decal. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the first unofficial Stark swapped four-wheeler. So everything went in there really good, actually. They had to cut the frame just a little bit on the bottom to get the battery in there. But I think my favorite part of this is the fact that the battery charging port is where the gas cap used to be. So you just plug it in right there as if you're filling it up with fuel, but you're just filling up your battery. Also, we just took the handlebars, throttle, and the phone that is like the speedo display and lets you change all the modes just right off the bike and then plugged it into this. So like all the electronics are pretty much just Stark electronics just on this quad now. So hopefully, besides for incorrectly plugging the battery in backwards, there's no electronic failure.
Probably the easiest swap we've ever done.
Yeah.
Other than frying one of the batteries.
You'll even learn on that.
A small mistake, but we're ready to roll.
All right, let's see it.
Oh my God.
That's insane!
I mean, that's about what we expected. It freaking rips.
Hard to describe like how violent that thing looks. Your eyes and ears play tricks on you because it's so quiet, but it's so fast. Bro. Hey, maybe save some tires for later.
It doesn't even seem real. It really doesn't seem real.
It is so violent. Bro, these electric vehicles never fail to surprise us. Every single time, they're always just that much faster than you'd expect.
Thing is so fast.
It's actually kind of crazy because you can't kill it during a wheelie.
Yeah, no, I think it might be the ultimate wheelie machine. If not just the ultimate quad in general.
So electric is a trade-off of sounding cool to being more efficient and faster. Like it doesn't sound like a Banshee or a proper four-wheeler, but it's also twice as fast.
I think Stark might have to think about it.
Dalton, put a shirt on. Actually, put a shirt on, because if you're in the background of shots, it's just a little.
Come on, dude. We got guys riding quads. You can't have guys with shirts off, too.
I don't know if I like that.
It seems like to do speeds like that, he should be like street setup, but it's just full like.
Yeah.
Like he should have like his road racing leathers right? on or something.
All right, we're
Shouldn't just be
good, we're
doing that
good.
in
We
the
know it's
future.
fast. So the Stark quad is not the only quad we're gonna have out on the track today. Over here, we have this Yamaha R6 swapped Yamaha Raptor. Over here, the classic two-stroke Yamaha Banshee, which used to run like garbage, but supposedly now it's supposed to be good. YFZ 450R, this is a 23, so a freshie, and then obviously the Stark quad over here. So things might get a little weird today when you get 4 quad guys out on the track.
Kick him in your purse.
Let me see this.
I'm just new to this quad stuff, man. You can't get mad at me.
Thought you guys told me this thing runs good.
It does.
Yeah, that's what they always say. That's what they always say, yeah.
You want the choke on?
When Banshees start and run, they're actually so sick. But like that's 5% of the time.
You said this thing was dialed.
Dude, it is f***ing dialed. It runs so good.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
This might be a new record for this piece of shit. To think that this is where quads used to be, and then we got the E-Quad, which is probably where quads are going. Big difference being that one of them actually works.
I hate to say it, but I don't know if quads are going anywhere. They haven't changed anything about that quad since like 2008. Like, I don't think
Quads
they're
are going
anywhere,
nowhere.
man. Don't turn it off! Don't turn it off!
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Seven goals been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Down the coast, racking up the flight miles.
Mike's got some good quad wheelies too. I'll give that to Mike.
My lifestyle.
I think being that Ryan's the biggest quad guy of the group, it's kind of sad that Mike's actually a better quad rider than he is.
Doesn't feel at home about this, and I'm pretty sure it's the fact that we're on 4 wheels.
You ever jumped one of these things, Spetty?
Dude, this quad and stuff weird, man.
How you doing, Ryan?
I just don't really feel like this thing is meant to be a track machine.
I didn't see the front wheels get off the ground much on the road, and yeah, you're right. It's probably really not supposed to get all 4
I
off.
think that thing's meant for straight line speed and nothing else.
Well, let's see if these things can get airborne a little bit, huh? Ryan, Ryan, just
maybe your goal should just be to keep it in one piece.
Man, it's a long day of looking like an idiot.
we can't hear you, Ryan. Pull it down.
Man, today's gonna be a long day of me looking like an idiot.
So sketchy to jump. Not a single person here is like a true quad guy. Unfortunately, the fact that you're a quad guy. Between all the vehicles that are out here, R6 sounds so distinct. The Banshee, obviously you got that classic 2-stroke and then the classic 4-stroke out of the 450. It's kind of refreshing to just hear nothing, but also see an insane cloud of dust.
Honestly, even Spenny's doing good for his first time on a quad. How you liking the quad?
Feeling like a quad guy right now. I'm not
You're
gonna
looking
lie.
like one, dude.
I didn't even think, like, when you guys made me gear up and do all this quad stuff, I didn't even think it was gonna be that fun, but I'm actually having a great time out here today.
Quads are actually really fun.
Proud of you, you know, you're really doing good stuff for the quad community today.
How does this make you feel?
I walked so they could fly, and I think that's really
true.
all I could do for the quad community.
That's true. If you weren't here, we probably wouldn't be on 4-wheelers today, Ryan.
Exactly. I held it down for a lot of years, but I'm proud to see these boys surpass me as any good trainer is.
You laid the foundation for what was to come.
Yes, exactly.
thing.
It's a fast thing.
We think that we might have built the fastest quad, but the only way to test it is to race it against Jake's fully built Banshee that's big board and basically meant to just do one thing, and that's go fast in a straight line. So we're gonna see how the E quad compares up against Jake's built-ass Banshee.
The world's fastest quad.
Yeah, supposedly.
It is, come
The
on.
world's fastest quad. So if this thing beats it, Jake, then we have the world's
Yeah, I
fastest
do
quad.
have the trophy inside too that says world's fastest. So I'll just give that right to you guys.
You just went and got that made, or what?
No, I actually got it from the other guy I beat.
Oh, okay.
I would say that even if these are close, that this thing's actually way faster because it is not specifically built to go
So
fast.
here's the rebuttal. That was 1987.
No,
Everything is 1987.
Only one part other than this frame that's from 87.
Everything.
No.
Except this bottle.
What exactly is this bottle?
That's nitrous.
That might be against the rules.
No, that's
That
not.
is not. That is not.
I want you to give a little walk around as far as what is done to this thing. I mean, it's not even a Banshee
No,
at this
it's-
point. It's just a built vehicle to go super fast in a straight line that happens to be in a stretched four-wheeler chassis.
Fully built from the ground up. It's like trench shell cases with a titanium crank, fully billet rods, pistons, tightly compressed together so you can spray a shitload of nitrous in it.
This is by far the loudest four-wheeler I've ever been around against the quietest four-wheeler ever built.
And who is that?
I don't know what that was. I thought she was with you guys.
It will be honestly sad though if the Stark quad beats this, because this is literally a drag car.
I'm gonna be actually pretty depressed because I probably have like more into this than I do my actual drift car. So yeah, let's just get this over with, guys. Oh, and it runs on just straight alcohol.
This thing runs on straight alcohol, and so does Evan.
It's fair. It's fair.
I'd say that's a pretty even race.
All right, so here's the plan. We got this nice straight runway. We're gonna start with the Stark quad versus the YFZ 450. Then we're gonna move over to Ben's Banshee over here. We're assuming this is faster than the YFZ 450, so we're kind of stepping it up. And then after that, we're gonna put it against the world's fastest quad with possibly the world's worst rider. And just kidding. And we're gonna see if Jake gets to keep his title or if Evan will be the newly crowned world's fastest quad rider.
You guys are lucky that Ryan blew up or broke his R6 quad last
The
night.
cam chain jumped. He's got some serious issues going on.
That guy, I tell you what, he's still learning.
That was the only jumping that quad was doing.
Wow! Absolutely smoked him.
A little nervous.
I don't think he's getting any grip.
No, it for sure isn't.
I see why you wanted us to come here. You left the grass long and shit.
Oh, it a little bit. Come
little
on,
bit,
you
yeah,
sound
right.
like that.
Dude, I could not believe how much you were spinning, but then I looked at your tires and I could.
You got some bald tires on that thing, Ev.
Yeah, it's kind of really fun to do burnouts on, unfortunately. We should have done the drag racing first.
Even that thing got smoked. Last up is the world's fastest quad. Evan's looking pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Things are not looking good for Jake.
That is pretty fast, dude.
I know, that's what I was telling Mike.
No, it wasn't.
All right, here's a moment of truth. That thing absolutely walked the other quads, but they are stock quads to be expected. Jake, you've actually got a lot to lose.
I know I do.
And a lot on the line here, going around saying the world's fastest four-wheeler.
I'll say it all day.
Okay, here we go. Line them up.
This really has been what we've all been waiting for.
I will admit, I am not overly confident right now because that thing really is a monster and it is gonna get some traction, but I'm excited to see what happens.
The world's loudest four-wheeler.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not good.
That was close, but also not at the same time. That was crazy. It's all good, Ev.
Turns out she's slow.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Oh man, talked a lot of smack for him to not win that.
Wasn't a bad run either. It's just apparently it isn't a nitrous-filled drag Banshee.
Are you kidding me? It's not the world's fastest four-wheeler?
Oh, I can't believe this. It's bone stock and it didn't beat him.
Was he on the NOS? He had to have been on the NOS.
I think that boy's on the juice.
He's got to be on the juice. Test this guy. All right, I guess we found its limits. It's awesome at everything except for lining up against the world's fastest four-wheeler.
You do.
You can't win them all, I guess.
The driver lost a few pounds
All right, so I'm sure this is gonna come to no surprise to you guys, but my favorite thing in the world is gifting somebody something or surprising somebody with a gift or a surprise of some sort. Selfishly, because I love seeing their reactions, whether it's good reactions of being excited about it or bad reactions of being mad about it. It's just my favorite thing to do in the world. And secondly, I love giving people things because I think that we are so lucky to be in this position and we're so blessed with everything that we have. So the people that have contributed to get us to where we are, I just love and appreciate them because I think that we're just extremely blessed, honestly. So the recipient of today's gift is going to be my dad. So I went out and I bought my dad this Rolex that he's always wanted. It's a GMT Batman. It's one of like the coolest Rolexes that you can get. I bought it for him just to show my appreciation to him for honestly getting me into everything that we filmed today. Like he got me into dirt bikes, he got me into cars, snowmobiles. I truly believe that I would not be in the position that I'm in, and in return, the channel wouldn't be where we are, you know, without key people in my life like my dad. So I want to gift this to him today as like a little thanks, Dad. So he's about to roll up to the shop here, and I'm gonna give it to him.
Woo! Damn, dude, you're gonna make me look bad.
Are you sure it's not a fake?
I hope not for what I paid for it.
These scammers, they're getting better and better.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine.
It's like all I got is these fucking wheels.
You know,
You're just coming, Tim. You're just coming.
All right, he just pulled up. I told him to come and check out a car that we just bought.
What up?
What's going on?
You're actually the man of the hour.
I am.
You are the man of the hour.
Okay, tell me why.
You know when I was 7 years old and you got me into dirt biking? Well, it ended up working out. I didn't become a professional dirt biker, but I managed to make a living from it. So anyway, as an appreciation, I wanted to buy you this.
What?
As a thank you for doing what you've done.
Oh my god. Thanks everybody.
It's just me.
I'm kind of shaking. I don't want to drop this damn thing.
That's crazy.
Wow. Awesome.
Thanks for always believing in me and the boys.
I always help.
Before it was even cool. Back when we were fucking idiots. Dumber than we are now.
You know, for college dropouts, you guys have done great.
Thank God we figured it out. All right, guys, we're at Heydays right now. It's kind of one of the only events that we go to that we can meet the fans. I think a bunch of people are gonna show up today. So we're gonna do a meet and greet, and then tonight, anyone that buys merch, we're giving away this E-Ride Pro, and we told everyone to come back for it. It's usually the most lit part of the day, so
It gets pretty rowdy.
hopefully you can do a little bit of crowd surfing, throw out some free merch, and just get rowdy with the fans. So here we go. Who's first? How long did you wait?
Been here since 7.
Oh my gosh, crazy. It's 10 o'clock right now.
this is nice.
I'll let this one slide.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you guys. Put her down, Mike. Someone find him his shirt. Where is it?
Go find a shirt! You know if Ev looked like that, he wouldn't even own a shirt.
You cannot be drawing stuff in people's cars.
Okay, my bad.
Like,
No, okay.
you're a grown adult. Don't be doing that shit.
Sorry.
My mom left my dad because of you, Ken.
Stop driving a refrigerator.
Ken, I just want you to know you're the only person that likes this truck around here, bud.
Don't do it. Was he coloring in your rig?
Oh, my car, it's completely covered in drawings. No,
Well, Ken,
people have just been drawing.
every refrigerator needs some good artwork hanging on it.
It is the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen.
Was it a little kid?
Yeah, little kids.
How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Oh,
Thank you.
Evan's mom, his aunt. Good to see you.
You hear that, Ev? She called me handsome.
This is Evan's arch enemy, Dalton, with the camera.
I know where Dalton is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like Dalton.
You like Dalton?
I do.
Maybe you can convince
He's not Cheeto.
Evan's worst nightmare, his mom liking Dalton.
Sick.
Hey, Jay, you going dumb. I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stop. Get anything that I want, whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum. Gotta move up. I never front. I keep it 100, hunt. Do it for fun, man. I do it for fun. I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stop. Get anything that I want, whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum. Gotta move up. I never front. I keep it 100, hunt. Do it for fun, man. I do it for fun.
All right, everyone that's here that bought merch got entered to win this e-bike at the end here. So we're about to announce the winner of it. Hopefully they're here. All right, and the winner of the e-bike's name is Derek Cboystv. Derek Cboystv, where are you at? Derek, where are you?
Did I win the giveaway?
Yeah.
You won the giveaway. You got to be here in 3 minutes. All right, he's coming.
Derek! Derek! Let's go, Derek!
Come on.
Are you Derek? Yeah. Get in here, bro. What are you doing? Congratulations, brother. You just won a new e-bike.
Sorry for making you wait. I was eating supper.
What were you eating for supper?
Some burgers.
He was having burgers! Alright, that's a wrap on Heydays 2024. Shout out to you guys for watching the videos or coming and supporting the merch or meeting us or anything like that. You mean the absolute world to us, and we'll see you guys next video.